Why?
Okay, yeah.
It's already filmed.
Yeah.
So these are the discussion questions that we have for our heart dissection. So the first question is, how are structures of the human heart the same as or similar to a sheep's heart?
I say ships and human hearts are very similar since they both have like the chambers, two atriums and two ventricles, and they also have two same valves that help the blood flow to the right direction, and both hearts pump blood to the lungs and to the rest of the body.
I put they're both four chamber hearts. So pretty much what she said, two atria with two ventricles. And they're also just very similarly shaped when you look at them. Like a sheep heart just looks like a smaller human heart to me. Then how are structures of the heart different from ours? Structures of a sheep heart different from ours.
I said sheep hearts are a little smaller and shaped a bit differently because the sheep walk on four legs and humans walk upright, and some blood vessels can be in slightly different positions.
I put the apex of the sheep's heart is like a lot more like narrow and conical, and then it also is just smaller. So then three. How do giraffes and whales compensate for their physiology with their circulatory system?
I said the giraffe has very strong heart and high blood pressure, so it can pump blood all the way up to its long neck to the brain. And the whale has a very large heart and lots of blood, so it can send oxygen through its huge body and can stay underwater for.
Um, I put giraffes have like large one-way valves to handle such high pressures they have in their blood, and then their hearts are also like a lot bigger. Both whales and giraffes, they deal with like a lot more force. They take up a lot more energy. Um, yeah. What are the advantages of these adaptations?
I said the giraffe has a very strong heart and high blood pressure. I put the same. Sorry. Uh, the adaptations help the animals like get the enough oxygen and blood pressure to their bodies. For giraffes, it helps like the blood reach the brain since they have like a longer neck, so it has to get there fast. And for whales, it helps them dive and stay underwater.
Um, I put that helps like blood reaches places that it needs to be. And for whales, they can actually like they're actually able to shut off certain organs to be able to make sure they get like blood to their brains. So like with them, it's like all about getting blood to their brains. And I think yeah, I think that's really cool. And then um, what are the disadvantages of having these adaptations?
I said that these adaptations can also have downsides, like very high blood pressure in giraffes could be stressful on the heart and will need a lot of energy to move blood to their large bodies.
I put um I put that it takes a lot of energy to have these adaptations. I'm pretty sure like draft hearts are like actually like wildly inefficient. So yeah. Last question. What's the most interesting fact you learned in watching these videos?
I said that the giraffe has one of the highest blood pressures of any animal because it needs to enough force to push blood from its long neck to the brain.
I didn't learn this from the video, but I learned it while researching. So giraffes actually couldn't get any taller because their blood pressure would get so high that like it would pierce that like their blood would actually pierce like the lining of their lungs. And I thought that was like really interesting about how like their blood pressure keeps them from getting taller, but it's also what allows them to be so tall at the same time.